So, sea run cutthroat, these cutthroat trout, whether resident or anadromous, are predaceous fish. They're predators. They like to eat other fish. So this whole series, pretty simple to tie, very simple to tie. Silver body, you could use a gold body. Lagerton mini flat braid. You go pretty close up to the eye of the hook. This mini flat braid is tough stuff. I'm going to now dub on, I'll call it a little throat. Some people use yarn, some people use hackle fibers. I like a little bit of dubbing, and this dubbing is actually a blend of trilobal fluorescent red and trilobal red with a little bit of ice dub copper in it. It's a solid copper. But this is, you know, in my mind, this imitates the gills of an injured baitfish. Now, if you were to do that in an orange color, I've got some orange around here. If you're going to do that in this kind of an orange color, you could be imitating a sack fry juvenile salmon or steelhead that's just come out of gravel and has not yet lost its egg sac. So, bit of a traditionalist. I'm going to use white bucktail. Whoa. I put a little bit of flash in these. Crystal flash. How many fibers? 5, 6, not too many. And I'm partial to smolt blue. Not too long, so it won't wrap around the hook. Bucktail. You can use Arctic Fox for this. You can use pseudo hair. You can use, I had some Baitfish emulator. Those are all very easy to use. Bucktail, I'm being picky here. I want to do this just like the old guys did it. I'm trying to even these out. Bucktail is much more dicey to use. If you get 10 different bucktails, you're going to get 10 different hair textures. If it's too fine and curly, you'll have difficulty with it. Here's one of the keys, 3 millimeters. 3 millimeters. You don't want that on a size 8. You don't want it to be too long. 3 millimeters is just about right. And I've got my little ruler. Now my Petagine thread, if you can see this, Chris.
It bites into it, nice.
Bites into it, and
really
you see
good.
how that's flared just a little bit?
Yeah.
That's going to hold that in there, lock it in.
2 wraps and it's locked.
And now, the whole thing about this series is to vary the overwing. I'm going to use a forest green bucktail. Fluorescent blue is good. And I'm not going to use very many fibers. See, that's not a whole lot right there. And I'm going to make these 3.5 millimeters. Isn't that tricky? There, right on top. Up in the river, the sea runs will feed on black-sided dace. For that one, I'd use a gold body, a yellow underwing, and a black overwing. If you really want to think about it, you'll add some jungle cock cheeks to these. The last thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my little dubbing brush and I'm going to rough up that. Check that out.